When I was 5 years old, my dad left the house, and I didn't see him. I saw him for a couple of consecutive weeks. I would see him on the weekends, and then I didn't see him for like 12, 13 years. And when I finally saw him, I told him what was going on in my life, and he remembered and had heard all the stuff that I was doing in my life and didn't believe any that I was doing, that I was called to ministry and that I was going to Bible college. He didn't believe I was capable of that. And that really hurt me. I've never really reconciled with my dad. And on plenty of occasions, you could hear me saying, well, my dad wasn't in my life, so I don't have any discipline. My dad wasn't in my life, so I don't really know how to be a good husband. My dad wasn't in my life, so I have to learn how to be a father all by myself. And I use that excuse a lot. And there's something about Matthew chapter 3 that really kind of helps me see things in a different light when it comes to my dad and my life. When at the very, very end, it says that when Jesus came up out of the water from being baptized, that the heavens broke open and God said, "This is my son in whom I'm well pleased." Jesus hadn't done a single miracle. He hadn't done anything yet. He hadn't preached a sermon. He hadn't done anything. But God said he was proud of him. And the only way that I was able in my life to get to where I am, number one, I needed my dad's genes. Like, if he gave me nothing else, he gave me his genes. And recently, he's really been trying to reach out to me and to build and establish a relationship with me. But whatever he gave me at birth was necessary for me to become who I became, which I kind of like, what God is doing in my life. So I'm thankful for that. But regardless, before any of us ever do anything, God is pleased with you. God loves you. He loved Jesus before he did anything. And when we take Jesus into our hearts, just like he died and he rose, so that God sees us in the same light as he sees Jesus. You may not have done anything that you think is good yet in your life, but God is pleased with you. I just love Matthew chapter 3. It always brings up this same subject for me. You guys let me know in the comments what you got from Matthew chapter 3, and I'll see you tomorrow with Matthew chapter 4.